Have you been paying attention to our Caribbean news headlines lately? Dominica News. Judge slams convicted rapist for raping a 9-year-old girl. Antigua's Daily Observer. Catholic school expelled warring schoolgirls. A 13-year-old girl stabbed a 16-year-old girl. Trinidad Newsday. A 9-year-old boy is tied to a tree for being rude to an adult. And the list goes on and on. How could we help our young people to cope with these atrocities? Children of today need to be part of the life skills education program called the Health and Family Life Education Program, or the HFLE program. So, what are life skills? In 1993, the World Health Organization defined life skills as the development of abilities for adaptive and positive behavior that enables individuals to deal effectively with the demands and challenges of everyday life. Through the HFLE, our young people will gain new knowledge about life, about themselves, others, and also about their environment. They will be taught how to apply this new knowledge to their life situations in order to develop new, healthy habits. Children who take these classes gain the courage to explore new and positive behaviors, and they learn to make decisions which build their confidence in their own ability to live responsibly. So we teachers advocate that these life skills be taught in all schools. And although all educators agree that this HFLE program is an excellent life skills program which should be part of the school curriculum, it is still not taught in all schools. In this video, we will tell you more about life skills program and why it is so important for our young people, their parents, and the Caribbean community as a whole. We will also share with you how personal and community challenges impede the teaching of these skills in the school environment.
The importance of life skills.
Tell me, why is the Health and Family Life Education program so important?
The HFLE program is important because it empowers young people to take charge of their lives and to live healthy, happy, and responsibly. We, HFLE teachers, believe that this program can change the negative news headlines about our youth to more positive ones. The program offers countless life skills, for example, communication, creative thinking, self-awareness, interpersonal relationships, and coping with emotions, to name a few. Each of these life skills, of course, are designed to assist young people to deal constructively with decisions and problems in everyday lives. Also, adolescents and children become equipped with knowledge, skills, and abilities on how to assess, analyze, interpret, cope, and accept appropriately.
Can you imagine for one moment a regional community where our children and young people display a high level of self-confidence with the capacity of managing themselves in times of personal challenges?
I believe that the HFLE team of self and interpersonal relationship thoroughly addresses these skills.
Can you foresee our children and young people opting for conflict resolution rather than violence?
The HFLE program was designed to help us to achieve this goal by replacing the use of weaponry and bullying with an arsenal of life skills which offers more positive and powerful alternative behaviors and responses. This is already happening in schools that take life skills seriously. For example, in St. Andrews, Jamaica, Balcombia Drive Primary and Junior High School, HFLE teacher Loretta Sewell Drummond is quoted in a World Bank publication in 2030. Her words were, "Working for a world free of poverty, that although the school sits on 4 lines of demarcation with gang warfare, to date, in its 14 years of teaching HFLE, the school has lost only 1 student to gang."
Can you imagine for one moment a regional community where our children and young people display a high level of self-confidence with the capacity of managing themselves in times of personal challenges?
That is possible because we teach sexuality and sexual health which provides children and adolescents with age-appropriate knowledge of the subject and also with the relevant skills.
What guarantee do we have of seeing children and young people consciously taking steps to pursue a healthier lifestyle?
We HFLE teachers are confident that this could be achieved, since another component of the health and fitness aspect, which provides children and young persons with the information to make wise choices.
Can you foresee our children and young people opting for conflict resolution rather than violence?
That is possible because we teach sexuality and sexual health, which provides children and adolescents with age-appropriate knowledge of the subject and also with the relevant skills.
Our vision for the Caribbean is possible only if we are able to confront and manage the present challenges that we face in delivering the HFLE curriculum. Two of these challenges are personal challenges teachers face when teaching the program, and secondly, the challenges from within the community.
So as an HFLE teacher, there are several personal issues that the teacher experiences. One is the whole matter of confidentiality. Number two is developing boundaries between the student and the teacher. Another issue that teachers struggle with is working with students who portray inappropriate attitudes. And the next one is dealing with student sexuality, especially when you disapprove of a person's or a student's sexuality. Other persons struggle with class control, while others may struggle with dealing with hostile parents. There is also the whole matter of the job duty as related to the workload. Some persons might even struggle with the performance expectations and their ego. And the last thing I want to examine is the whole matter of transference, where emotions that were originally felt in childhood comes into the classroom via the teacher.
Children is never easy, because after one has opened up themselves and the information has been shared, I believe that the information should be regarded as being confidential. Hence, confidentiality is one of my greatest virtues, and since I regard and respect others, I believe this should be reciprocated. In a classroom, students should learn that it is important to know when to keep information safe and when to divulge. The HFLE teacher has no control over what is repeated, hence we have to be careful about how much we share and to what extent. Sharing experiences helps students to understand how the real world operates, but it can and sometimes has a negative effect on the teacher.
Teachers and principals are witnessing a clash between the different cultural beliefs of the community and the life skills program. The discussions on sexual health affect both the teachers and students, resulting in teachers feeling uncomfortable and reluctant to teach. Challenges may arise from religious organizations who are opposed to teaching sexual health in schools. Some schools are denominational schools. That is, they are partly run by boards and are religious in nature.
Schools and communities must support parents and families in the upbringing, socializing, and educating of their children. Since each group plays a different role in contributing to children's education, there must be efforts to bridge the gap between them in order to maximize the contributions. Education takes place most efficiently and effectively when these different groups of people collaborate. Teachers can benefit from communities' active participation in schools as they assist in facilitating children's learning. For example, retired nurses, police, and firemen can share their experiences with the children.
Another challenge is the socio-economic background of the parents. Parents from higher income brackets may decide to send their children to prestige schools as opposed to the schools closest to their residence. These parents may take offense to teachers discussing sensitive issues with their children and may ask that their children be removed from the class, as they may think it is not a place of the school to teach this life skill. Uninformed parents who are not sure of what life skills are may be unsupportive. These parents take offense to teaching of sexual health to students of a certain age, as they are of the opinion that life skills are primarily focused on sex.
The misinterpretations by parents and society are due to the lack of knowledge about the HFLE program. Remember, this program has only been implemented in schools for a few years now. Agencies under the Ministry of Health and Education can join forces with schools in educating the public of the importance of this program in schools. Skits on health and family life can be advertised in the media. Interactive discussions can be held at PTA meetings, and school and health officials can set up town hall meetings to bring awareness to the community. They can also facilitate teacher training in specific areas. This would bring some comfort to principals and health and family life teachers, knowing that they are fully supported.
We have recognized that the life skills-based health and family life education program have the potential to promote behavior development and change among young people as a response to many of the social problems facing them. The learning environment must be created in schools that recognize children's individuality, creativity, and interest in discovery. Discussions must take place at the national and regional level to address the issues affecting the education system by creating an innovative, comprehensive HFLE materials and expanding teacher training.
As we wrap things up for now with our importance of life skills, remember that life skills is an adjustment to positive behavior, and it allows us to deal with the day-to-day issues of life. However, just like anything in life, there are challenges. We discussed the challenges related to community and the personal development of an HFLE teacher. But know that they are just challenges, not so? Challenges that can be overcome. Be willing to share with your students as you carry an influential role that would shape and fashion the life of the child. Teaching life skills must be fun. It must be fun. It must be fun. What do you have to say today, my dear? Alright, and it must also be interactive. We sit, we talk, we learn from each other. No interaction today, or no interaction today. Very nice. It must cater for the different types of learning styles. Life skills should not just carry a teacher-centered approach, but it must carry a constructivist approach. It helps you and it helps your children. We all go through different stages in life at a different time. We all develop differently, but we must surely cater to the cognitive development of each child properly. HFLE is your chance to make a difference, to infuse in the tomorrow with better knowledge of themselves and each other. It helps with their cognitive skills. It helps with their problem-solving skills. It helps with their self-awareness. By teaching our students life skills, they are better able to adjust to the things of life. They become better decision makers, problem solvers. They're much more aware of who they are. They become better youths to their homes, to their communities, to their nation abroad, which essentially made to a better Caribbean. That's why we tell you HFLE is the way to go to help to develop the Caribbean country.